Hello everybody and welcome back to The Good Life. It's been 2 weeks since we last played. And I can't remember exactly where we left it off. I think we'd done the bit with the gnomes. Can't remember us lining up some gnomes on the driveway. So we've definitely gotten that far. It's a Maddie, welcome in there, mate. Okay, I'm losing my voice now, it's only the start. What sort of mischief you getting yourself up to there? What's our hunger's okay. Hunger's okay for now. Have we got any money? I don't remember now again what the controls are. We have 80 quid in our inventory. And what quest were we actually working on? Upload photograph for the thing. Acquire the bits for the mushroom stuff. And upload a thing with 10 or more sheep. And then we've got uncover the secrets of Rainy Woods and visit somebody's residence. We'll do that. Oh, that's right. It was whatever the equivalent was of Sherlock Holmes, wasn't it, that we were dealing with? Oh, trying to pause that to sneeze. Was that non still behaving myself? That's clearly a typo. It's Maddie. It's getting hard work though, behaving yourself. Evening, JD. Welcome in. How's your head doing tonight there as well, there, JD? Oh, have I got my window open? Hear a plane in the distance. Leave it open. So somebody, I had no idea who, may have forgot to turn the heating off when they should have. The house may or may not be like a sauna right now. I find that very hurtful. I do say the truth hurts. I think, do we have the resources to make anything? I don't think we do. And nothing that would... Because this is, like, really clear. The little destructions on the side there as to what we have to... what things give us, like, what benefit. Because all I really want is the things that do the hunger. So stomach saturation, right? So that's what we're looking for in something. So it's got to have, whatever we pick has to have stomach saturation in it, it would seem. And none of the food dishes do, because why would a food dish deal with Naomi's hunger? If we get some fish, we can make some of these, though. Yeah, we've got tons of rosemary. We just need the fishies. Now, there was a fish man in the van that we passed. But that was during the first playthrough. I don't know where he is now. No, we don't have the money to get the max user thing. Can we... No. Alright, let's just keep going. Paracetamol for the win. Still under the weather. I have to sit back, relax, and listen to my drift into insanity. JD, that'll make you feel better. What time is it? Oh, it's 5 in the morning here in this one. Do we have anything to plant? I thought we planted stuff. Last time. I was certain that we had some stuff in the thing. Why is Naomi sparkling? Is she like one of those vampires from that dreadful movie? Is that good apart from Dr. Ravenholm abusing me? I don't know how you could say that. Grab those bits there. Uh-oh. Ada caught dysentery from JD. And I got it from Nightbot. There's karma. Oh, hang on, which way am I going? Yeah, this way. Go down here, and then we go that way. These all the people running to their positions. Now I need to try and get a clean copy of the fish and chips sound, because I want to use it as one of our daft sound effects. So there'll be all kinds of pauses to make sure that the volume levels are returned to 100 during the cutscenes. All right, now where the hell is that bragging bin, Sherlock? Did we really have to meet here? People are going to think I'm some freak who goes around peeping in people's windows. Was that also coincidence? Well, I mean, come on. He clearly had broken something when I landed.
Seriously?
Eek. That sounded really creepy. It couldn't be a ghost. No way would a ghost be hanging out in the middle of a town like this. Wait, that kind of sounds like someone moaning. Oh yeah, what have we walked in on here? Was it, I looked up and through that chicken was in game. Oh, little Roasty in the corner there, my little baby. At some point, I'm gonna. It's a time it just takes just to like isolate them. But I want a little like a 10-minute carousel sort of thing going there. So like it'll change over every 10 minutes to a different one of my girls. And, I'll get to it eventually. I'm doing a little bit more work on Ada 2.0. I was hoping to get another segment of her live before the stream, but just ran out of time. A lot of things I have to rejiggle before Skynet. So Ada can take control. Evening, Tic Tac, and welcome in there, mate. We're gonna crap. I better get moving. This smells like a scoop. Quest complete. And here's the fella over here. We should be skipping over here. What's that on the wall? Hey, you okay? Who did this to you?
Help me out here?
I can't hear you, damn it. Can't you speak any louder? My stomach. Did someone stab you, or was it poison? So hungry. What? I'm so hungry I think I might die. Please bring me something to eat. I'm begging you. Bring something piping hot.
Jeez.
This feels incredibly stupid, but he really looks like he's in trouble. Yeah, fine. Piping hot, right? We had to run up that hill with an egg, and we had to get it to the house before it got cold in a previous week's mission. I'd probably be able to find something if I hit up the mushroom place or the pub. Deliver something piping hot food to this fella. Okay, what? Should we go to the pub or should we go to the cafe? You decide. Actually, are we even going the right way here? Yeah, I think this is the way we came in. I'm just trying to make a mental note of the route to get back down here. Swipe whatever that is. We should have enough money. Feed me. You look like you're quite the hungry. Hungry, are we? Oh, sorry, hurry even. Good grief, yes, I'm in a goddamn hurry. But I'm not the one who's hungry. It's about John. Piping hot, eh? Well, anything I boil in the pot comes out piping hot. So make sure to heat up all the ingredients just right. Sounds like my mushroom cream stew pie might do the trick. Or anything else of piping hot, really. Was it this one he said there? Was it the creamy mushroom pie? Oh no, it was something in a pot, wasn't it? Something in a pot. What's that there? Have you heard that Wizards of the Coast are done with their new Lord of the Rings? Is that there is one card printed which is the gold edition of the One Ring card. There's a standard One Ring in all the other decks, but there's a one golden one somewhere in one of the sets. Is that? I'm assuming that's how it works. From the video I was watching. Was it today or was it yesterday? It might have been earlier today. I can't remember what it was he said that we should get. Light foods, desserts, meals, pastas, pies, stews. It was a stew of some sort, wasn't it? Irish stew, pigeon stew. It must have been this one. That'll be 17 quid. Better be this for 17 quid.
Yeah, baby.
What she said. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's done already. Even I can make this. Be careful, it won't taste any good if you let it cool down. Good grief, just please make sure it gets eaten while it's still piping hot.
Yeah.
Or it'll be a waste. If it doesn't get eaten while it's piping hot, we're going to reload the game. Because we haven't got the money to, to be doing otherwise. Run, Naomi. Now, it was here we had to go through there. Think of the Lord of the Rings. There was a Lord of the Rings board game announced quite a few months ago. It's out, but it's like a Target exclusive. So it's stuck in the colonies. I trying to find it the other day. I'm trying to again, and they had it on Amazon. But of course, it's just a placeholder. John, I brought you this piping hot meal. Hot, delicious, yes, that is brilliant. Glad to hear it. Evening, Samwise? Thanks, I was right on the verge of starving to death, because he couldn't walk up the road to the town, could he? Why did you let yourself get so hungry in the first place? Don't tell me you're one of those people who can't even cook for themselves. Though it's a shame to admit it, machines are my area of expertise. I'm actually a bit of a muppet in the kitchen. Same. How do you usually get food then? My old dear. Most of the time, things work out fine, but not today. Mum's always loved to paint, so this morning she headed off to the lake. The southern one. She went and made some food before she left, but then my old man said he wanted to eat with her. So he took all the food to your mum. That's right, my phones aren't exactly rocket scientists, if you get what I mean. That still doesn't explain why you nearly starved to death. Oh, well, that's simple. See, about 1 week ago, I got my hands on some brilliant new hardware.
Rest in pieces.
And the next thing I knew, I dismantled it. I guess in one way, you're really passionate and also really stupid. You could say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Well done, my dear Haywood. Oh no, it's that Holmes fellow, isn't it? You single-handedly saved my life of one of our prime persons of interest. Ooh, what's that there, GD? Aragon, Gledger have become black in the upcoming. You mean like a printing error sort of thing? That is like the pictures come out blank on them or something. Because if there's a small run of mistaken ones, you know they'll get kept for a fortune. Hey, Norlock, when the hell did you get here? It's of where I may or may have not been until I get here. On the contrary, we should concern ourselves with the fact that this fella is not here. According to John, his parents went out to the southern lake.
The truth is near.
There's no time to waste. We need to hurry to the southern lake at once. I'm hoping I captured that clean. try to leave long pauses to let the audio reduct back in each time there. Yeah, What's in the Parrot is definitely my favorite new favorite character. Hold on a minute there. What do you want with my old dear? Relax. There is absolutely no need for concern. My assistant and I are simply investigating Elizabeth Dickens' murder case. And what's that got to do with my mum? She's one of our persons of interest, thus we need to speak with her.
Oh, bugger off.
What he said. Are you mental? My mum would never kill anyone. Of course not. But confirming trust is a logical sequence in order to base part of any good investigation. You needn't worry about having... needn't worry about a thing. Simply submerge yourself in your mechanical tinkering as always.
We'll meet again.
Come, my dear Haywood. We shan't tarry here longer. I'll tag that for a highlight as well, just in case. Every time it feels like it's getting to the end of the conversation with Holmes, so that we can capture as many sound samples of the parrot. What was that? No, Aragon is now a black man. Is that what they've done with the things then? Are you familiar with Morgan Le Fay, King Arthur's half-sister? She was a shapeshifter. And as I'm sure you've noticed by now, the townspeople here have a tendency to do that very thing from time to time. I thought that was a big secret. Nevertheless, it's the truth, is it not? Alas, not even the world's second best detective has been able to uncover the things behind such a phenomenon. I said, like, was several of them. Trying to get it's sort of Magic the Gathering, isn't it? Is it they're the same company that have the D&D, isn't it? Because I imagine that D&D is probably still in the shit right now, isn't it? I haven't kind of kept up with it as much as I should have. We haven't had like our weekly game for weeks. We're still doing our Christmas caper, and it's now March. I have managed to put together one theory though. Oh yeah. Perhaps the island of Avalon mentioned in Arthurian legends is actually this town's rainy woods. The happiest town in the world, shape-shifting townspeople, and Excalibur itself. Don't you think it's a bit too coincidental? Excalibur, you're talking about Bob, right? I'm pretty sure Excalibur and Bob have to be separate swords. I have a theory on that as well. Albeit a rather flimsy one. At some point, Elizabeth must have uncovered the secret behind the truth, the true royal family. And then she subsequently must have gotten wrapped up in some war over the inheritance. Indeed. Tag that. I'll pull it out later on. That sounds bad. The Wizards of the Coast did back down off on the new one. I suppose for now, but you know they're going to want to try and bleed the community. JD, it's coming, but they're probably going to maybe reword things a little differently or do it gradually. You know, like slowly turning the water up. Now, Craig David, welcome in there, mate. How are you this evening as well there? We are playing The Good Life. This is technically our second playthrough because we had technical issues during the first playthrough, and now we kind of started again a few weeks ago due to technical difficulties. Partially being the game was ludicrously expensive on Xbox and it went off Game Pass. Yeah, like like that. They'll try a different tactic, but you know they're going to. They're supposed to be the new like edition of it that they're supposedly coming out of. Is it 1D&D or something they're calling it? Isn't it supposed to be like microtransaction to hell for like your campaigns and stuff like that? I'm sure something along those lines is what they've got in store for us. Let's see. Inheritance war in the backwoods town like this. Geez, how much worse can this place get? Yeah, most likely there, JT. I'm still determined. I know we've been going on for absolutely ever. But I've got like not D&D, but the same theory. You know, the RPG games. And I'm just turning my head now and pointing to the shelf, the big shelf with all the books on it. I know, guys, it's no good to you guys. I've got the big shelf full of all the RPGs that we have to have a little play. I mean, I've got some one-shotters as well, which could be good. We've got one-shotters. We've got like some Icarus. 10 candles. 10 candles would be a good one for all of us to do at Halloweeny sort of time. That's what the game only ends when everybody's dead. Determined to sort the vase now, but I know that once Royalty and I get a chance to sit with it, we have the raccoon one and the magical kittens one. That's like the number one top priority. But I've also, as I say as well, I've got the Stargate one, I've got the Serenity RPG and all the quest books or whatever the hell they're called. What else is on that shelf there? Oh, Vason, of course. I've got all 5 books for Vason. I can't remember what the one is with the race cars. It doesn't have a spine because it's quite a thin one, and I can't read it from here on the other side of the room. Yeah, we've got to all get together and have a bit of a giggle with one of those one evening. Was I'm good, Doc. I reduced my coding, so feeling a lot more clear-headed. You got to stay alert. Because you never know when the cats may pounce. Weird voices complete. Okay, travel south. Does Naomi need food? Should we get Naomi some food quickly? Just because you know what's going to happen. Up we go. Feed me. Just something cheap. Oh, you don't have enough thingy for that. I shouldn't know how much they gave. Just Naomi, just get some porridge. We need 25% food saturation to get us going. Evening, happy cat lady. That wasn't the cat stalking you, Craig David. So what? No happy fun sauce. And you like Stargate? It's I've just been chatting with David Hewitt on Twitch. But it was a couple of weeks ago we were chatting about this, the like some of the other characters, because I mean I used to, I certainly don't anymore. But you know, Eli from Stargate Universe, we occasionally used to raid him every now and again. Actually, let's just set the map to see where we're going. Oh, Craig, you're all the way over there. I think we best call a sheep. Or a goat. I forget what the score is with this. Here comes the sheep. It's a sheep.
Yeah, baby!
You know, love this character in Stargate Universe. He was such an arsehole to us. On the couple of times that we raided in, I was like, yeah, screw you, mate. We'll have to jump over and give some cheek to Rodney. But yeah, absolutely love Stargate. You know, hence, you know, when my stream starts. Oh, the first of my spray paints arrived today. Once typically the primer didn't arrive, but I'm going to have a bash at painting some of the Stargate models up in 3D printing. And hopefully I'm going to get another one. I still need to clean the machine out, but everything that's been going on, I've not had a chance to sit down and do it. Jump off there. Actually, I've not had a chance to sit down and do it because I've got a special one that I want to print that I may attempt to paint it, but it's going to be a giveaway item. It's going to be quite big on the scale of my printer anyway. What's that? I'm not sure. I forgive my cat. What about this cat? Because we can turn into a cat. Oh, yeah, I remember a vague memory of chatting about it. Stargate. A few weeks have been very hazy. What with the cat attacks? I started watching SG1 again the other day whilst I was building some stuff for a customer, and I thought, well, you know, I'm sitting here, I might as well flick the telly on and stream a few episodes. Hey, you okay? What he said. Well, seems like you're still alive. What the hell happened? And there's me asking the same question, mate. Just calm down and slowly take us through what happened, sir. Yeah, and without screaming if possible. Alright then. It's all started when... in summary, the moment you arrived here... the moment you arrived here with the food, you saw Miss Thingy carrying what looked like a sword with both hands. That's right, she just looked like an angel offering a prayer or something. Then a strange light emerged in Miss Martha's, and she went to the woods. 'Twas a holy light, raining down from the heavens it was. And after you saw the light, the next thing you knew, you were unconscious on the ground, correct? Exactly. I see. In that case, we'll go look for Martha's. You should return and see to it that John gets something to eat too. And you'd better stop on it. That poor son of yours looked like he was about to starve.
What?
What the heck? Why didn't you say so?
If you would.
If you don't mind, I'll head off and leave Martha in your capable hands. Looks like we've bought ourselves a bit of time, my dear Haywood. Come and time to continue our investigation. It appears that Martha's headed into Kingswood. In that case, we'd best look for the giant first. You actually believe there's a giant living in these woods? In a visual sense, I do. You saw the painting of the giant, and Mr. White proudly had on display in his home. Didn't you, my dear Haywood? Go to the same location, look out for the same angel, and you saying that if I look at it from the right angle even, it'll make the landscape look like a giant. Well deduced, and the easel that Martha left behind should serve as the perfect clue. I'm sure you'll be able to snap a picture of the giant that lurks in the forest from over there.
The truth is near.
The rest is up to you. Report back to me once you've got the photograph. What the parrot said. What the hell? Okay, what was that I missed whilst I was reading that out there? Daddy Death, welcome in there, mate. Was that lurking while at work? Are you at work misbehaving? What was this game about? It's almost... Well, at the minute, this particular quest line definitely has Sherlock Holmes vibes about it. This is an accurate one-to-one recreation of life in the British countryside, as we all know. This is Naomi Haywood. She is a photojournalist from New York. She's in massive amounts of debt, and the newspaper is making her come to this town to uncover its secrets in an attempt to pay off her debt. And shenanigans ensue. It's a daft sort of comedy type game, as I said, set in the Lake District. RPG sort of styley. Now, quite a huge map that we've basically never had to explore any of it. It's only a few places we've had to actually visit. We've never even visited this town. But of course, you can see the full playlist over on the YouTubes. It's actually 2 playlists because, as I was saying before, we had the game on Xbox Game Pass, and then we ran for about 8 weeks, and then there was like large gaps in between, and in that time it went off Game Pass, and it was ludicrously priced on Xbox, so I just had to cancel the playthrough, and then what episode are we up to? However many weeks ago this was, plus like 3. Royalty very kindly gifted it to me on Steam, so we restarted the game from scratch. It was probably a really good idea that we restarted from scratch, and rather than leaving gaps, we're trying to do it every week. I know last week was the exception because it was Farming Sim week. What's it there, Samwise? A friend of mine in the UK right now exploring, so I'm getting to see her pictures of Buckingham Palace, Windsor Castle, Hyde Park, lots of cool places she's visiting. Just come over here for a holiday. If you get them through customs, you could send some proper eggs over for you. What sort of mischief, though, are you getting yourself up to? I meant to ask you the other day, how are you doing as well there, Samwise? Are you still recovering? Should we go down here? Okay, so that's... There's the giant. What was the mission again? Photograph the giant. I remember what the bloody controls are for photographing said giant. Can we zoom in? Yeah, I'm standing here. Maybe it was photograph that. I'm very confused now. What are we missing here? Photograph target giant. Can I see? I can't even change lenses. Maybe I've got to go up there, but that would kind of like defeat the thing of that. Let's go up there and see what happens. What's that there? It's still not healing for you properly. I need to be a cat. I imagine at some point I have to go back in. I'm delaying it as long as you want to do it the other way around. If it's not healing properly, get it sorted out because it'll just prolong it. Because of course you've got the stage now where it's no good, and you'll have to go in. Then there'll be a recovery time. So you're better off just getting it, getting glued back together now, and then do the recovery in the time that you would have been sitting waiting. No, my body isn't great at healing. Was it a nice? Hope she's having a great time over there. It's a beautiful and diverse. It's been years since I've last been to London as well. Actually, when was I last there for? The last time I was actually in the city was Top Gear, I think. So if a Top Gear or an Arena Palo concert, I forget which was which. Closest I've been to London since was a Comic-Con, but that was in the London area because it was not far from Terminal 5. Let's go and talk to this fella again, because did you manage to get a photograph of the giant that lurks in the forest? Hand over this photo. Oh, no. That isn't even close. You need to zoom in more, or we won't be able to see things. I'm shocked that a pro like you would even try to rush through this job. It's virtually such a... whatever. Wait, don't tell me this is an equipment-related problem. So my Richard was right after all. In that case, head to John's and upgrade your equipment. Oh, go trek all the way back to the town. Is our sheep still here? Need a zoom lens.
Yeah, baby.
What she said. Just looked up my package. Shouldn't be in customs that long, hopefully. It'll be here soon. That's good. I haven't had a chance to jump into it myself, because the Royal Mail site just says says that it's now been handed over to USPS. And I never got a chance on my phone to log into to jump onto their website with a tracking number. But hopefully, I just hope it survived. Well, hang on, which way did we go? Did we go that way back to town? Yeah, it's that road back to town. I was just worried about that mast. The mast on the top of it, surviving the journey. I built like a little... I got like a cereal box and made a little triangle-y thing around it to try and protect it from any shocks. Then I wrapped that in like a roll of bubble wrap, and then put it in the box. And I think I stuffed the rest of it with paper, although I can't quite remember now. Hopefully it'll land with you soon, though. That's outskirts. Did you get to see Top Gear? Nice. That was filmed at... It was... I did the Top Gear live show that was in... was it Earl's Court? That name's coming in. I do have a stack of pictures on my website somewhere. Old photographs from the event. It was a really good show. Just slightly distracted by these cables there for a moment, the detail on the box. Something. Oh, we broke our camera as well, didn't we? All repairs. I can't wait to see what sort of beauty you brought me. Anyway, old is that the one we want? Or do we need those to repair it? Broken standard camera, 30 quid. That'll cost you 30 quid. Okay. Okay, one camera fixed. What? Oh, we're screwed. All telephone 700, 800 quid. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, what are we gonna do? Was it there? That was happy. She's having a great time. I'm nearly 50 now, and I've lived in London even almost 12 years. I've felt more at home than I do living where I am now, about 2 miles from the palace. The first time I went to London on my own for a holiday, the venue for the gig was just along the road from the palace. So when I got there, I walked from the hotel to the venue because I was there the day before, so that I could so I knew where I was going for it, and while I'd walk down there, I had a little walk around the park, and obviously went along to the palace to have a little spy. It was night time though. Had a little spy at what I could see. I'd love to go on a holiday like that, but the thought of flying over the ocean stops me. You'll be fine. We'll catch you when you land. Oh, hang on, I need to press this button. Castle would be amazing to see. This is where I get really cheeky, because over here in Europe and the UK, this is where we have the real ones. Standard lens. Oh no, we're gonna have to buy that lens. Oh, that's everything we have. Oh no. Draw money. Oh, not good. Where's he gone? Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Right, we have to go back to our apartment and sleep. Or our house, even. It was quite isn't too far from me. The theatre in Hammersmith is amazing. So a couple of times that I've been down there, I've not. Because when I've gone down, it's just solely focused on like the one event. Such as I say, the first time I went down there was for an Arena Palo show, and then there was the Top Gear one after that. And I went to another Arena Palo show down there, but I can't remember exactly what order that everything was in. And then of course there was the over at the Terminal 5 place, which is miles away. 9 hours. So, what sort of hidden places do you recommend then for the tourists? The ways that are away from like the regular tourist spots. 5, 6. Yeah, that should be enough hours. By the time we get down the bottom, it should be 9 o'clock, and fingers crossed the place will be open. This is the theory, anyway. We'll just like do her funny little jog type thing down there, just to give us that extra time to push us over 9 o'clock. One sandy caterpillar. Remember years ago now, just thinking about like hidden type places, there was a sort of hidden cafe in Durham, not a place a tourist would spot. Yeah, you go like down like back alleys and stuff to find it. No signage or anything like that. Used to visit it all the time for years and years. Then 1 year went and closed down. Are you in the States? If flying isn't your thing, I'm pretty sure I can get passage on a cruise ship. More expensive and lower down. Samwise is in the higher up colonies. Need something? I'm here to shop. If yep, that as well. Okay, buy the lens. Oh, that was all of our money. Let's just go and cry. Cruise ship scare me too far. Kind of bloody win. Let's jump back on this sheep and head out back this. No, this way. No, not that way. This way. Was this the way we came back into town? It's the way we're going out of town. Keep heading towards that location. Maybe this way might get us closer. I think we've come the wrong way, to be honest. I go across here. Yeah, we haven't come the same way as we went before, but we can get there this way. Handling leveled up +5. Fair enough. Hopefully this is going to work. If not, we've just blown all of our money that we've accumulated as we've been playing. Okay, off the thingamajig. Right, how do we change lenses? There we go, we got our pictures. Did you manage to photograph the giant that lurks in the forest? Hand over this photo. Pretty good work, my dear Haywood. This is irrefutable evidence. Evidence? Exactly. This photograph will force Mr. White to tell us everything. Come now, back to the White residence. Wait, I thought we were going to track down Martha. You're free to do that if you like. I wouldn't recommend it, though.
The truth is near.
Well then, if there's no more objections to make, my dear Haywood, let us reconvene at the White residence. What he said. To the White residence. I missed what you said about the best places. I'm rubbish at typing. I have 100%. I don't know who's at the keyboard. I was just saying, what sort of places do you know that would be sort of like nice places to visit that the tourists wouldn't know about? Because I was sort of saying that there was a place in Durham, a lovely cafe that used to be like way out of the way of all the tourists. That was always a good spot to visit. And I've just walked away from our sheep, haven't I? Some of the fresh one. Actually, where are we going? Alright, we're going back in there. So, we head along here, then we'll turn the other way. Because fast travel's too expensive and we're broke. We should probably get Naomi some food as well. Because she's almost down to 50. Well, it should be 50% by the time we get there. I think it's this road back to the town. Oh yeah, that. We spent an hour and a half trying to figure that out yesterday, JD. Hopefully, we'll make smoother progress next time that we're playing it. I'll pop it on the schedule for a few weeks. I don't want to try. I don't want to like leave it too far that we forget everything that we've done. So I'll bring it forward so that we can continue playing. Have I just gone past the place? No, I haven't. It's over there. Oh yeah, I was just. We're getting close to the rage quit. Or at least as rage quits as my rage quit would get. Have we taken the wrong road here? We have. Yeah, we need to go back and then take that road next to this building here. And then up here. So JD as well. Have you tried your chocolate yet, or any of your frazzles, or are you saving them for when you're when you're feeling better? I was worried that because it's spent so long in transit since November, that they might be out of date. I don't know what the shelf life is on a frazzle. I'd imagine it's probably quite long. That's what she hoped. What took you so long, my dear Haywood? Saving up for the weekend. It's going to be frazzle party at JD's house. I just sort of like picture it, you sort of like lying on the bed, empty frazzle packets and crumbs all scattered around you in like a frazzle induced kind of like coma. What he said.
The truth is near.
Now, tally ho, the door to truth beckons us once again. What he said. Why don't you ever shut up? I like watching the parrot. Oh, he definitely looks like a villain.
How are you?
I will stab anyone who comes near my frazzles. Today we have a photograph we'd like to show you. Go on and reveal the photograph to the good sir, my dear Haywood. Heavens, what a brilliant shot. Well, there's certainly no use in hiding it now. You're right. It was Martha who painted that picture there on the wall. Forgive me for being so forward, but I find that piece to be rather lacking. How did you come? How did you come to hang it in your drawing room of all places?
Rudman and Martha first met 40 years ago. At the time, Martha was 21 and Rudman was still only 12. Back then, Martha had moved from Rainy Woods to London in order to study painting. But after losing her parents in a tragic train accident, she was taken in by the White family. Rudman's father, a tyrannical landowner, was quickly taken by Martha's beauty and made her his mistress. Rudman eventually learned of this, but there was nothing he could do. 9 years later, while studying at university in London, he received a single letter from Rainy Woods. It told, in painstaking detail, her vicious treatment at the hands of his father, which drove Rudman to return to Rainy Woods that evening on an overnight train.
Oh, what's up there, Craig? London has tons of history. You have to venture out of the middle to see some side streets if you want the good stuff. The Jack the Ripper walk is good. Well, that does sound interesting. The one new change is pretty good. A roof bar that gives you a free view of St Paul's, Primrose Hill, and is a good spot for some skyline views. There's tons of stuff. Best thing is to ask the locals. Indeed. So I would imagine. I'm assuming that my drone license probably would be restricted in London. I would imagine it being the capital. My license does. I am allowed to fly like over the heads of people and stuff like that. I'd love to go down there and like properly photograph places. Unfortunately, my hip this past few weeks, my hip has gotten even worse. I'm away at the doctor's tomorrow morning. I can't remember if it was 20 to 10 or 20 past 10. That was my appointment, which is a problem. Oh, I'd love to get back out with all these places with all my camera gear and what have you. But I suppose like back home in Newcastle as well. Actually, there's places in the Lake District. If you ever find yourself in the Lake District, there's a few spots as well. I'd definitely recommend. Really good fish and chip shop in Shap. She did a hop on, hop off bus tour yesterday. You can fly drone to London. There is controlled airspace, but as long as it's all geofenced anyway. Yeah, I've never actually looked at the map down there that way for it. I would imagine the height restrictions are reduced down there, like what they are around in the circling zones as you get closer and closer to airports and stuff as well. Have to go on a proper holiday. The original plans for January were a bit knackered because we were either going to go the Rome or Venice were on the list, but we had to cancel plans unfortunately due to the escalating petrol crisis. Yeah, what was I saying there? I gathered all the information from looking through the town's old documents and newspapers. 2 weeks after you returned to Rainy Woods, your father passed away. Mr. White, did you board the Orient Express that night? You guys seen the movie, the Murder on the Orient Express? I quite enjoyed it. I enjoyed the sequel as well, but I do like paddle steamers. There is no status when it comes to the country penal code. Let me just say this. I've always faced always fancied Praro over Holmes. It's funny we were just saying that. What you got to be kidding me? Some kind of flashback. Ooh. As far as matters like these are concerned, I'm also partial to the stubborn Belgian's logic. And did you invite Martha to the party as well? Oh, we thought about it. We went back and forth on whether or not she should join at all. What he said. But in the end, it was all for naught. For when the curtain fell on the party, Martha appeared right in front of me. She took the sword from my hand and said, "This is Bob, the Excalibur." Just thinking about their places to visit as well. I never actually put it as a separate video on the YouTubes, but there was an episode of Farming Sim. There was a stream we did of Farming Sim a while back, and we kind of got slightly distracted whilst working on the fields, and we did like a half an hour session of jumping around the map on Street View, finding all the places that all the restaurants and stuff that I recommend visiting across huge chunks of the country. As a Pix descendant, in Heritage of the King Arthur's blood, and the very last daughter of one of the true kings. Bless you, young knight. Bless your courage and your sense of justice. Then Martha fainted and fell on the floor right there. I see. The rest of the story isn't much worth telling. Martha forgot all about what had transpired during the party, and I thought the coward, and I was a coward beyond all help. Eventually, Martha chose Thomas to be her husband, and the two married, and she gave birth to John shortly after. What could I do but offer any blessing and any right to give?
Nope.
Sounds like you got a pretty raw deal, old man. Preposterous, indeed. Martha finally found happiness. I couldn't have asked for any greater salvation. But what about now? She's... So it seems like that salvation might not have been all it was cracked up to be. Let's say that the sword that impaled Elizabeth really was the same antique sword that you had in your house. Then Martha could be involved somehow, especially considering that she said to you before she fainted. Martha, from the generation that grew up seeing Queen Elizabeth II's reign for the entirety of their lives. As a descendant of King Arthur, maybe Martha gradually gave in to the Front Rebellion growing inside her. And maybe one day she came to see the false Queen Elizabeth as the ultimate target for her lonely arms. Sorry, holy arms even. An amazing, incoherent feeling, but also a brilliantly amusing one, my dear Haywood. It's not some stupid theory. Psycho's current revenge, like the all of the New York Times, especially the ones whose met their brains on acid.
Brings a tear to the eye.
I thought it was just a fairy tale. A fictional sword, a fictional king, and a fictional knight.
Nope.
Fiction can still inspire murder. Even fairy tales. Like the Bible. Was that above the cheekbones on that bowler hat guy are so sharp they could cut through thick fog? It's like the thick fog coming up the river, is it? Martha must have must be in the king's sword, or the king's one even. and as one who has inherited the blood of the true king, the Kingswood will surely shroud her. But you two can enter the Kingswood as long as you possess its key.
It's in your hands.
What he said. Dad told me everything. So it was Mum that went and killed Elizabeth. Then she might have stolen the sword and run away.
Blimey.
It's hard for me even to imagine something like this could ever happen, but I suppose it ain't impossible. Wait, does this mean that Jon Snow knows everything about the everything that the Rudman knows? Well, this is a small town. Maybe everyone really does know everything about everyone's dirty laundry, or words to that effect. But you know what? I still believe in my old dear. She can cook up some pretty murderous dishes at times. And sometimes I'll find one of my window undies frozen to death from being left out on the line. Well, she's never actually killed anyone.
Nope.
I'm surprised you were able to survive this long. Well, we're family, ain't we? No matter how clumsy any one of us is, we can always laugh it off. So next you see her, you can give her this from me. I've got a paint set. A paint set. Looks pretty dry though. I thought you want her to... what I have this. Yeah, this is the one my dad bought even for her right after they got married. The green paint from a different set because that was the first birthday present I ever got her. Let me guess, you gave her your favourite colour. Well, that was quick. Come on, I was just a stupid kid. Get off my ass. But she really seemed to like it, you know. I reckon that's why she still keeps it in her room, even to this day. Now, how in the bloody hell could a mum like that kill anyone, let alone Elizabeth? All right, I'll make sure to give her it. I'll even do you one better and bring her right back to you. And just to be a little good and wait here. we do the next part of the mission. His face is more like the Mandalorian helmet. Yes, rename it Django Fett, JD. Django Jr. Alright, where are we going on the map here? And what do we like for food? Right, we're going to have to go back to the town for food because Naomi's running out of lunch. But it might be a better idea to go back to the house memories and sleep. Because I think by the time we do those couple of little missions, getting the food, I think it'll be too dark. So we'll sleep through until 9 in the morning. We can hose Naomi down. And get her fed in the morning because she'll lose food saturation as she sleeps. I think this is the way back to the house. I hope it is. This is the way we're going. Oh, thinking of that, is there a new season of... Is the third season of The Mandalorian out? No. I don't know if it's started to air yet or not. I've never had the chance to have a look. And 9 hours should cover it. Well, actually, it won't, but you know. Gets us close. Actually, you know what we should do? We should just upload these pictures we took. Yes. Upload that, the statue of someone taking a dump. What of a weirdness have we got? There we go. That'll cover that. It's 1 in the morning, so let's sleep for another 9 hours. Wait until all the episodes, so season we're out to watch. Yeah, that's what I prefer to do as well. Just wait till all the episodes are available. Then, if when you've got the time, you can just simply, keep on going through all of them. Today, we finished The Consultant. I'm kind of mixed on it. Yes, it was interesting, but I don't think it's worth your time. At least the episodes are only half an hour long, so you can't get through the whole... It's only, 8 episodes, half an hour long, so you can get through it all in a couple of hours. Yeah, the new episode's out... episode 4 is out on the 22nd of March. So how many... Is it like a 6-episode job or an 8-episode job? Oh, hang on a second, we need to check that. We've planted something here. It might be ready to harvest. Wrong slot. Might as well harvest it. Oh, we've got some more seeds out of it. Plant something. This was a plant all thing like in Len's Island. There we go. So hopefully, right, it's 11 o'clock. The cafe should be open by now. We'll feed Naomi because she's almost starved. Heard that it's only, or potentially 5 episodes long. Feed me. Might as well get something big that might feed her properly. Only 5? That should do it. 80% should be enough for us. Wrong button. Alright, let's just see where we need to go exactly. Right, we're going out here. Which I think means we need to go outside of this one. Yeah, once all the episodes are there. Are they making any more of the Ando... Is that how you pronounce it? Are they making any more of that show? I enjoyed that one. Oh, 2 seconds, I need to sit up. Ah. Oh, the pain in my bloody hip. I can't even like sit comfortably at my desk anymore. Trying to find like a position for me leg. Hashtag blame Chrissy. 8 episodes. Oh, so it's just like the normal length of a series now because it's eight episodes. Remember when it used to be like it was like 22ish or something was like a season. Was it like 22ish like in the days of the Star Trek? Was that roughly how much there was per season?
Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby!
Oh, I need to do something. Cranking the game volume up to 100%. I think they started filming a season 2. Oh, good. So I enjoyed that one. The road does lead to where the kings break. The unseen path there is to take. Since the path can't be perceived, I bet we're going to have to sniff our way there. You will arrive right as you leave. Creepy as hell, right? And that just started singing out of nowhere.
Unbelievable.
Why, isn't it elementary, my dear Haywood? The song is a survival guide to the Kingswood. It means finding the unseen path is the only way to get through the woods.
Hmm?
The unseen path? Dogs are capable of sensing that which humans cannot. Yeah, we're going to have to smell our way there. You already found out I can turn into a dog too? The paint set John gave you would be swimming in Martha's scent. And you need to memorize it and you track her down. Oh, and don't forget to pray at the shrine before you enter the forest. We can't afford to use it, though. And sure, you'll be glad you did later. Oh, no fish and chips. I put the game volume back where it should be. There used to be that many episodes in the old American stuff. Those days are gone. I think it's because the colonials don't have an attention span. That's why they can't cope with it. £1 offering. Become the dog. Alright, let's see if we can remember how to do this. So I need to go into the paint set. Okay. And away we go. So I've been on the Star Wars lore bins, YouTube lore videos, and perhaps once you go down the rabbit hole, it's like when we're playing Stardew Valley, and once we start going down the rabbit hole of the wiki. Transform into a dog and talk to this Muppet. Just in case it does the fish and chips, I'm going to crank the volume back up again. You took possibly a gallon to my dear Hayward. Now let us locate the unseen path, shall we?
The truth is near.
Memorize the scent of Martha's paint set and track her down. Memorizing the thing, yeah, we've already done it. Quest complete. Urgent quest, the Kingswood. Squirrel. Oh, what happened there?
Seriously?
Huh? This is the entrance to the Kingswood. When did I get back here? Looks like I really do have no choice but to follow the unseen path.
Goddamn hellhole!
What she said. Right, we've lost the scent. What? Smashing. Now it's time for us to uncover the invisible path. Now I'm confused. Alright, there we go. Behold, my dear Haywood, new footprints. We must be hot on Martha's trail. But I must say, this wood is a thick one. Keep your wits about you and let your sense of smell guide us onwards.
Be sure not to pass up.
I'm hoping I managed to catch that at 100% volume. It's so annoying. I was able to extract all the audio from the game, but none of the English audio. Got all the. Oh, I've got the Chinese, got the Japanese recordings. I could not pull the English ones out of the game files. Was I absolutely love Star Wars? I remember watching the original in the cinema with my partner. I've been hooked ever since. I've read all the Lucas Approved Extended Universe books. What YouTube channels are we watching? I couldn't even list half the ones. I'm subscribed on YouTube to loads of the different like Star Wars and Star Trek lore ones as well. side note, if you like the Star Trek ones, there's on my Discord. He does other things as well, but it quite often comes to like the Star Trek ones. Space Dock, that's a really good YouTube channel. Is it Half Screen? I think his channel's called Half Screen. He does like cross sections of all the ships and does tours, like showing you like the different elements of the different ships as he's like built like the 3D models of the cross sections. They're really good to watch. Are you on Space Dock as well there yet? I haven't come through on the Discord as well whenever they publish a new video, so we can jump over and have a spy. I'm trying to think what I can't think what the hell there's one of them that I like to watch, and well, there's normally like 3 presenters. Technically, there's three of them that go in front of the camera, but 9 times out of 10, it's this one bloke. I've no idea what his name is. I enjoy the content, but bloody hell, is his voice boring? It's like he's like being forced to do it. It kind of feels like. Continue the smelling. We'll have to make a little list of all of them. Nope, not that way. A scent is strong around here. Nope. She didn't go up, did she? Aha. With the Space Dock ones, did you? I bought it, but I have yet to listen to it. The Sojourn story that they wrote. Right, we're going up the hill. Now, are we going to find her impaled? Okay, we're passing through a gate. More footprints, my dear Haywood. Judging from their size and shape and gait, she must have been in a bit of a hurry. She knows exactly where she's going. We need to catch up fast. But look at it's all overgrown. Use your nose through this forest. Don't lose sight of Martha now, my dear Haywood. What he said. Don't lose sight of her, but you told me to use my nose. Oh, 2 seconds there. I'll press the button. What was that? Crap. So I really meant JD commenting about binge watching the law and misclicked. Hashtag blame Chrissy. So what are your thoughts on the new Star Wars films? I think we were talking about it the other day. Out of the... Why does the mouse cursor always appear in this game? Out of the new ones, Rogue One is my favourite. The rest of the Skywalker trilogy thing, whatever the hell they were called, was it Rey, Poe, Tinker Winky or whatever? Not really feeling it. I didn't care about the characters. in it. I think we leveled up something. And that solo film, well, let's just gloss over that one. I don't know how to pronounce that, but is a good channel for Star Wars lore. There was another channel that I used to watch, and they just like, I can't remember what the hell its name was now, but they used to like do their stuff, but like they would turn it into like a little animated thing to like explain what they were trying to explain, and it used to be really good, and then just all of a sudden they just stopped. And then I was like, it was like months and months later, I'm like, I haven't seen one of their regular videos pop up. So I looked it up, and apparently they just closed their business. Fortunately, they couldn't afford to sustain it during the apocalypse. New films aren't as good. Story isn't. What were we talking about the other night, JD? That the person who was in charge of that catastrophe with Star Wars was doing something else that we were watching. Oh, I can't think what the hell it was now. Is that a chicken overhead? I think that was the name, yeah. Was it that she was doing something but didn't like the franchise? Was that what we were talking about? I can't 100% remember. Is that a fox? Ah, here we go. Oh, is it that she's involved with the new Indiana Jones film? That's not long, is it? Is that were you saying that was this year for release? There's only 3 Indiana Jones films. The 4th film is just a movie that happens to have Indiana Jones in it. Like Die Hard, there's only 3 Die Hard movies, and not like there's like another like 5 or 15 of them after that or something. But they're not proper Die Hard movies. Just movies that John McClane happens to be in. Oh, I'm guessing this is where we're going. Oh, 2 seconds there. I am 100% agreed with you, Doc. Rogue One was an amazing movie. The rest of them, to me, were yes, it's okay. I mean, a lot of it just felt like fan fiction, though, as well. You know, like the bit where the was it the first like meet Han or something? I'm trying to vaguely remember. It's been a while since I've seen them, and it's kind of it was a typical J.J. Abrams film, because like look what J.J. Abrams did with Star Trek. I mean the movies are okay. You know, the 2009 one was basically just like every other J.J. Abrams project, where it's let's give the plucky teens the key to the ship and see what these teenage crew gets up to. That's what it kind of felt like. You know, like maybe they were like 20-year-olds, you know, just fresh out of college and got the keys to the Enterprise. What was the rest of that in there as well? 2 movies were okay at best. But the new ones on the Disney are not Star Wars. Fan of the history canon that's been established over the last 45 years. Yeah, I have enjoyed the series that have come out. Those have been good. Am I right in thinking as well that Rogue One, the initial concept for it, came from members of the production crew for the other projects. I'm sure there was a handful of them had like a rough guideline to what the movie should entail before it was kind of like based off their bit. Am I right in thinking that? I can vaguely remember watching a special feature or something along those lines. Star Wars Engines is so much more fun. Oh, it appears that we found ourselves a clearing, my dear Haywood. I knew I was right to put my trust in your keen canine snout. Oh, you're just saying that. Still, there's no telling when the weather may change and cast that scent trail into the abyss. We need to keep our wits about us, or else let's make haste. Oh, thinking of Star Wars. I know we haven't done any board game streams so far this year. It seems to be just on everything that's going on. Is just everything gets just like stopped us from doing them. But we got. I was hoping to bring the new Star Wars board game, card game to stream. I'm still going to do an unboxing video for it and stick it on the YouTubes, but it's 2-player. So it represents an embuggerment when it comes to bringing it to the stream. But I still have the stacks of other ones as well now, though. Because it's from the same people that make the Arkham Horror game. And as much as I haven't done the Arkham Horror on stream since December, I still play it on my desk here because I enjoy playing that one. I've also died many, many times whilst playing that one. We need to keep our wits about us, or else. Let's make haste.
Be sure I'm not a person.
What the parrot said. Kingswood complete. So, for me, Rogue One, at least trying to carry out the tradition of what... yeah, exactly. I agree with you, though. It was like fan fiction. Yeah, the other three just play out like that. It's just typical JJ projects, though, isn't it? It was best of the Bad Bunch, though, which makes it okay, my book. At least they tried. It was by the fact that Lucas had a good amount of input. I'm sure he wasn't best pleased with some of it, though, if I remember right, though, wasn't he? The whatever the second one was in the most recent part of the trilogy, I forget what the name of it was. Actually, what were the titles? One of them was called, I think, The Force Awakens. I think that one of them was called The Last Jedi. I can't remember the which order the titles were in. There is a video I did that you can find it on YouTube and TikTok and all that, and I did share it out ages and ages ago on my Discord of what the Star Wars films, the titles are in the wrong order for the 9 movies. See, whenever we see that one there, does it look to you like it's reading a book? That icon in the middle of the screen. it's got the map in front of it. It's reading a magazine. The animated Star Wars are fun. They've done so many of those as well. Actually, I can watch those on the Disney thing, can't I, JD? Because I wanted to see them, but before having Disney Plus, but it was absolutely insanely expensive to buy them on iTunes. It was like for a handful of episodes, it was like 25 quid. I do have on DVD. There was an animated one. It's not as in like the full CGI. There was one that it looked more cell animation, and it was still like based in the Clone Wars sort of era. I like that one. I've got that one on DVD, and I think I have one of like the full on CGI movies. I think it might be the one that kind of like started off. I think that's what one they did like as a start off for it. So if I stand here, I'll be able to find where the next smelling thing is, but it's over there. There's all new ones as well now, isn't there? The Bad Batch or something like that. There's squirrels that way. Let's go past the squirrel. I might be able to find. Yeah, let's go this way. It might be behind this tree. There we go. Back on the trail. Was that he was furious by most accounts I've read. He gave them prepared Star Wars scripts for free movies. So he gave them like all the at the very least the story points of where to point the story. They promised to follow his legacy, etc. Then they threw it in the bin and did their own fan fiction. Classic bait and switch, just to get their hands on the pennies. Yes, saying that people in charge don't. Saying that people in charge of Star Wars don't care. Yeah, it's like Star Trek. When Star Trek Enterprise was being produced, the head of Paramount, she didn't like Star Trek. She didn't understand it, and that's why I got shafted. I mean, I know Enterprise had some its issues, but I enjoyed it. And I know season 4 kind of like, yeah, it had too many multi-part episodes, too many arcs across it. But I suppose if that's going to be a last season, you want to try and get in as many of the stories that you want to try. My DVD box set of Enterprise as well. It's like the silver cube thing with all 4 seasons in it, and the certificate is set 1. I guess we're going to find her at this abandoned church place. Is this a grave? Indeed. This is a royal tomb. Every nook and cranny of this mausoleum is filled with intrigue. Look up at the sky, my dear Haywood.
Seriously?
Holy crap.
Fascinating.
I'm far from being an expert on the occult, but I feel this barrier may be some kind of black magic. Oh no! The last no. The last episode of Enterprise was not the last episode. That was an extension of a Next Generation episode. That's got nothing to do with the Enterprise series. Yeah, the Enterprise finished the episode before. For whatever reason, the Royal Tomb exists in a zone of perpetual night.
Unfortunately.
It seems like those in which I wish I could enlist the help of in a great fluxum low, whatever. When don't think so hard about it. We're basically inside a big natural planetarium, right? So very true, JJ. It breaks the heart to see it unfold. Most of my best childhood memories are being undermined. I've seen and all for bloody profit as well. The throwing away the stories just to make a quick buck. Isn't that how they do it? So Enterprise ended midway through season 2 after that it turned into the Scott Bakula show. The thing that got me a little bit about like with Enterprise was as well. I mean, considering that he's famous for Quantum Leap, the time traveling type show, And not only did they have his mate from Quantum Leap as a villain, they also had, it was like the temporal Cold War. There was too much time travel in it, and he's a bit typecast into time traveling, I think. Just posted on Discord to a fan Star Wars film. Those kinds of films that give you hope. We'll have a spy afterwards. Where's Discord? Where's Discord? TV movie. The X-Wing. Oh, maybe I'll give that a shot after the thing tonight. To the general. Wait, don't forget to put the recycling out, Chrissy. Let's see the new messages. Go in there. Go back to that. Okay, your ideas are always so novel, my dear Haywood. Perhaps you can use that imagination of yours to solve our next mystery as well. Our next mystery. Spirals marks the True King's tomb. Sprawling waves of ancient doom. Riddles alone protect the treasure, so try to tie what craves it together. Oh yeah, the creepy song had more lyrics to it. So yeah, you want us to use some Super Kids song to justify for raiding a tomb. Finally, I thought nothing fun would ever happen out here in this hellhole. Evening, Frodo. Is that rocket fuel secured? I used to love Quantum Leap in Ziggy, and yeah, I picked up on the ironic twist of as a villain. Yeah. Do you guys watch Battlestar? Where he was also technically a villain. I like that show. Going back to the original ones, I can only remember snippets. It's been so long since I've seen it. I would have to rewatch it again because it's that far gone. But the more recent Battlestar, I really enjoy that. Watched Caprica as well. That one was all right. It was all right. A little bit of like background really to the Cylon War, I suppose, and all those little mini movies they did as well. I've got they seem to pop up all over the place. Yeah, and again tomorrow. There's a new Quantum Leap. Did anyone used to watch like the Time Tunnel and it was at Land of the Giants? Just thinking like the old shows. Love Battlestar 2. I think they're an absolute the remake. It was brilliant. There's only one episode that I've commented many times that I didn't like, but yes, it's fine. But I don't like boxing, and there's an extended episode where there was lots of boxing. Yes, the character development, everything that's in it. I just don't like the boxing scenes because I just don't like that sport at all. So I tend to watch that episode at 1.5 speed just to get it out of the way when I'm having like a marathon session of it. It says something about spirals on the tube, so I'm assuming that this has got a spiral on it. Let's click on it. I got this one. It's just a picture of a tree, right?
Unfortunately.
Pictures. These are ancient picked runes. Tree and life, that's what they represent. But it looks like a swirly one. It's been half erased. Erased? No, it looks like whoever drew it had never bothered to finish it. The pedestal is probably meant for something that represents these runes. What I mean is you need to find something that represents a lifeless tree. Okay. So right, we can see there's a statue over there, which I'm assuming we're going to have to put on top of one of these things. There's a bucket over there, which is also probably going to be something we have to pick up. What's this that's highlighting? Alright, it's a star. Can I just drop that down there? That's just a tree topper. We've got a jar. Pop that down there. An hourglass. So I put everything in one convenient place just so we can gather up anything that's in the zone. I'll come back to that statue in a moment. Anything else highlighting? Anything hidden behind here? Of course there'd be stuff hidden back here. Why wouldn't there be stuff hidden around the back that we're going to have to do extra exploring for? Oh, we broke Naomi there. Potted leaf plant. Okay, this is getting a bit. Look at that walk. He popped those there. It looked like there was some steps, so you can guarantee it's going to be something up here. Another potted plant. Some wood. And of course, the Sherlock Holmes character is not going to help us move any of this stuff. That would be too easy. And up we go. Let's stand on this side of this one though, so we don't have to turn around with it. Was that? Oh yeah, I remember that one. I kind of like that one. They addressed the feelings of living cooped up on the back. Yeah, that's it. It's got some good bits in it. I just don't like the boxing. On Battlestar and nowhere safe to go. Other than their bunks, to me it showed how they coped with pain and regression and felt. So that's like from a long point of view, very yeah. As I say, with the exception of that bit that I don't like, it is a really good episode. I know we haven't actually that long marathon that I wouldn't mind watching through it all again. So many different like spin-off ones as well. I've got like a stack of Blu-rays of all the different like extra films and stuff that they made attached to it. Oh, these look awfully suspect. Oh, what's that? A lion statue. Why is there so much junk that we have to move around? Right, put that down. If I wandered this over to a pile of... It's the pile, JD. The great pile. check some of the other ones to see if we can figure out, in amongst all the junk that we brought, what's with this round and squiggly thing? Those are ancient pick rules. Time and energy. We've got the time piece. That's what we're meant to do.
Seriously?
But it just looks like a pattern. It, as does the alphabet. This pedestal is probably meant for something representing these runes. What? The flow of time. Okay, I could do that. All hail the great pile. My mole man returns. Right, yeah, what's just the hourglass? Was there something else? Was there like a clock, though? Did we pick up a clock as well? Or was it just the hourglass? Guessing that worked. To bow down to the great pile. We really need to have another go back on that game. I'm only missing the multiplayer achievements, but they introduced trains into it, and we haven't built it. Not that we have any resources because everything was blown on the great pile. we really need to get like some more better resource gathering things on that one. Let's see. Star marks. This is an ancient pick rune. Can you guess what it means? Do you think I'm that doing? Of course. Oodles of stars. What it means, we need to find a bright starry sky and offer it up here. Alright, which of our junk items would represent stars? A garden gnome? Oh, hang on, there is something else down there. Broken clock. See? I knew there was something else to do with time that I was thinking of. Let's just put that there. Oh, actually, we have this tree topper ornament. Okay, I'm thinking that didn't work because this one locked into place. Okay, let's just put that down for a minute. I mean, we could process of elimination them. Or plank, big leaf. Some other type of plant. Let's just spread this one out a little bit. Big leaf, a knight statue, a jar. I mean, if we need lots of stars, could the stars be reflected in the water in the jar? Come on, Naomi, turn around. Yep, that's the answer. Geeky Clan, welcome in there, mate. What sort of mischief are you getting yourself up to? We are on The Good Life this evening. Pills are kicking in. I'm going to head off and enjoy having no pain. Hope you have a good one. No worries there, mate. You just relax and don't forget, if you're going to sleep, we're going to keep one eye open for that cat. But you have a good night there, though, mate. And we'll catch you later on. What's with this room? That's an ancient pick rune. It means man. I'm guessing the knight will go here then. Pedestals probably meant to represent the rune. I think this one is built for. Just give me the highlighted green text. Something that is instantly recognizable as a man. Oh, we dragged that knight statue all the way to the other end of the doodad, didn't we? So we're going to have to go and pick it up. Naomi's going to have to haul it all the way over here. Evening, Gary, mate, and welcome in. How are you doing today there, mate? Well, I know I'm early. Punctual as usual. Had a rough day I hope you're all right there now. Did you get your lesson today? Right, that doesn't go there. Something it's... Oh, never mind. I know what has to go here. It's got to be the gnome. Steak was good last night. Frodo's... What's going on here? No, the gnome doesn't work either. Oh, is it St. Potatoes Week? Lion statue. Just try putting it on there. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Good pasture and steak. Yep, it's a lion. What was I needed for this one here? What's that? Hello, mate. Your boss didn't pay for my dinner. Oh. Hang on, I missed the highlighted green text. Tree and life is what it represents. Can I put any of the plants on it, do we think? Personal properties. For these roots, especially so vague. Photographer, aren't you? You hold power charge. I'm sure it was like it's got to be one of these plants. It's got to be one of the plants. Surely you put on here. Let's just move the broken clock off here, though. Potted big leaf plant. Potted pink something or other. Or potted fin tree. I'm going to go with the fin tree because it's got a circular head to it. Evening easy. What sort of mischief have you been up to? How many times did you have to enjoy your view of the cab? Right, it's not this plant though. Was that there?
Gary!
Was it, Cat's fine. She just likes food more than me. She runs between my legs and gets the food bowl before I do. She doesn't do it on purpose. That's right. Covering up. I have 6 stitches. I don't know over my left eye. Beaten up by the cats. Pick up your tools and started that trend. I don't know. Is that any way to speak to your reverend? Right. It's not this plant. We've got the 2 heavy plants out of the way. Well, hang on, a dead tree. It could be the block of wood. Same with the flip it though, wasn't it, easy guy? When I first started to come in to abuse you. All that time ago. Always ended with a flip it. And usually caused you to flip it. There we go, dead tree.
Holy crap, I think I did it. You're all mine now.
How intriguing. That expression on your face, those bestial sounds. You're the farthest specimen from a lady I've seen in quite a while.
Zip it, Tweety Pie. Why don't you give me a hand already?
I'm afraid I'm the brains of this partnership. More importantly, my dear Hayward, I've one more observation for you. There's a limit to how much strength a human can exert. Perhaps you'll be able to exert more pulling power in a rather different form.
Dog form, I'm guessing. I would play this one. You can turn off the footsteps. Sorry, what do my footsteps sound like?
Honestly, where do you think you're going, Missy? Honestly, Naomi. Where do you think you're going, Missy?
I just wanted to pull that for another sound bite. Here we go. We're doing all these quests as a dog. Why can't we be the cat? Inspiration strikes. Halt and kneel in the presence of Britain's one true queen. That's easy pulling up. Every time you came in, I flipped it as well. See, it always made that sound. Sorry, but I'm American. We learned about learned about that in over there. And that Columbus was a hero, ironically. Come on, lady. One true queen. Don't you think that term's been a little overused by now? I know you Brits like your LARPing and all that, but why do you got to be so dramatic?
Be silent.
Obstinate Cur. This title is our birthright, bestowed upon us by the blood of our ancestors. Alexa, turn off lamp. Your cavernous words insult the very name of King Arthur himself. Sorry, but I don't care. Alright, so you're a descendant of King Arthur. Fine, whatever. That still doesn't mean the damn song over there is Bob. Think about it. King Arthur called his sword Excalibur, right? We admire your bravery to step into the dark depths of our history, but that is all fell for you. Bob is a mystical sword in which spirits dwell, and the only of its kind, forged by the ancient Pictish scholars. It serves as a symbol of King Arthur's might as he fought on this very soil, sword beloved by all my ancestors. It actually wasn't in the dialogue. As I thought, the true there was indeed a female picked warrior. Huh? Right, it's elementary. Bob was a knight of the round. A knight of the round, wherever the origins of her name actually lies, with Pictish culture. The legend of Bob proves that Pictish warriors served King Arthur.
Silent.
We did not serve him. Our ancestors were King Arthur's equals, his fellow compatriots. Following King Arthur's death, the history books were rewritten, so as to remove his inconvenient truth.
Whoa.
Our ancestor was once wed to King Arthur. She passed right after giving birth to her lord's child. Only after her death did those scoundrels who fashioned themselves wizards and knights of the Round Table appear. And so Bob was stolen and renamed Excalibur. And all those who knew about the truth, getting between the twos, were lost to the annals of history.
Unfortunately.
How can you say with certainty that Bob that Bob lost during the English Civil War even really was?
Yeah.
Oh, easy guys, putting the kettle on, everybody. What we all having? Damn, that was a pretty good story. But it's just a story, right? Do you have any conclusive proof? We are the proof. That is what you expected us to say. Was it not? This pendant, pendant's name is Bob's Edge. It's a crystal filled with an ancient sorcery, where spirits dwell within. Without this, Bob is naught but a heavy slab of steel. It was passed down by our grandmother as she lay on her deathbed. This pendant is what enables us to endure all the suffering that life has brought down on us. But now it's time for Bob to finally awaken from her slumber.
People of the world, your true ruler has returned.
Hey, bargain bin Sherlock. I didn't sign up for this shit. My next introduction may sound suspicious like an acknowledgement of defeat from a defective who's lost all their rationale.
Disappointing.
But it appears that we're in danger. Let's scram. No, my dear heroes, remember our mission. Mr. White gave us the key, told us to save Martha.
Seriously?
Are you shitting me? You mean Rutman knew this was going to happen? The probability is high. Martha's mind has fallen terribly out of balance. If she were to brandish a magical sword in this condition, the repercussions could be no good. Fairy tales can kill people, right? Does that poor woman? Does the poor woman's Sherlock's have any sharp ideas? Just one, rather classic, tried and tested methodology. Just say whatever you can to get it to stop.
Seriously?
Me, are you nuts? Honestly, I believe you have a far higher chance of success than I. Fine. Martha, hey, hold up, girl. We need to talk. We must fulfill our ancestors. Damn it, she isn't even listening to me. We are the one true queen. In the name of Arthur Pendragon, the world will be... Alright, that's it. Time to put out the big guns. Martha, listen up. You're never to be the one true queen, you hear me? Love the flowery hat. Would you like a flowery hat, Frodo? Never go, Samwise, you know what you're going to get him for his birthday? A nice big flowery hat. We want photos.
Be silent.
Do you not think you can deceive us with your serpent's tongue? We are all one true queen, the rightful heir to the throne. That's you've misspelt that. Should that be yo? As in yo, I'm down with that. Flowery hat it is. Let's hear you say that again after you see this.
Martha, I can prove it. There's one big reason why you'll never be the queen. William!
Pull out Bob. Ada loves everyone who says it, but only every 45 minutes. Mr. Smith will be so jealous.
Prithee, return me to the lake. Carry me down into the water. 'Tis nary a place for me in the human world. I come to bury, not to praise. Giveth me the one true slumber, together with my king.
Oh, I was just teasing with the chocolate biscuits because I don't eat them anymore. I was thinking about chocolate and biscuits the other day as well. Over a year now. Over so it was the 4th of March, 22, when I stopped.
Thou art recognized, hero.
Throw Bob back into the lake. Back to the lake. I come to bury, not to praise. That's our history for you. That was a close one. You almost got me with the whole melodramatic bullshit. That was. I was thinking, I bet I could make a killing off you. Talk about the priceless family heirloom. I could probably pay off my entire debt with you alone, baby.
Yeah, baby!
What she said. Finally, some good luck come my way. And now this is going to be the big fella's now going to walk in and take an offer and give it back to the newspaper. Evening there, Geeky Clam. Yeah, Ada spotted you coming in before there. Just popped a shout out in for you before, but welcome in there, mate. We are on The Good Life this evening. The Adventures of Naomi Haywood trying to pay off her massive debt to the newspaper. And this is a 100% accurate depiction of life in the United Kingdom. Everyone knows that. Finally, some good luck come my way.
Why dost thou refuse to release me?
What she said. You will pay off my debt if I do. Say yes, and I'll think about it.
Forsooth, were I to call upon the spirit's strength, I could bestow upon thee riches most heavy.
Oh, really? Then do it. Show me what you got. I require my payment up front. Now, come on and spit it out.
For the love of... Who the hell do you think you are, eh? Coming in here barking orders?
I really like this sword.
Just chuck me back in the lake. Not bloody rocket science, is it, love? Or is it even that too much for you?
You know, suddenly I don't sound like a spirit anymore.
How dare you? I'm the real deal, me. From my hilt up to the pointy bit.
The pointy bit. But spirits are supposed to sound fancier and use more ellipses and stuff.
Oh, do one, you prat. Do you think we had the luxury of being polite little daisies in my day? Hark! What a fair woman! I shall do in her husband and take her for my own. Look at him! So full of great wit and wisdom, I'd better ice him for being a smart-ass. For centuries now, you flesh sacks have had me chopping each other's bits off like there's no tomorrow.
Oh, jeez.
I guess I'm being I guess being a spirit isn't as easy as it looks.
Finally, she gets it. Now stop being a bellend and throw me in the bloody lake, all right? Or would you rather I crawled under your pillow and screamed, "Throw me back!" until your mind caved in?
Nope.
I'm definitely pulling these out as clips later on. You really have an attitude problem, you know.
Throw me back! Throw me back! Throw me back! Throw me back!
And you're really annoyed to boot.
It's for your own good, you know. Just let me get on with my life. I've taken to playing MMOs and there ain't nothing faster than the Spirit Network. Do that and you don't have to lose sleep listening to me bitch night in, night out. Win-win.
So, this is what you meant by not belonging to this world. I really had the wrong idea about you.
Throw me back! Throw me back! Throw me back! Throw me back!
Well, I'm open to the idea, you know, depending on what I get for it.
Sorry, but I'm totally broke from buying too many loot boxes, so... Throw me back! Throw me back! Throw me back! Throw me back!
Yes, kids, don't buy the loot boxes.
You're like that bloody Cromwell. Took that twat a whole week to give in. Throw me back! Throw me back! Throw me back! Throw me back!
Just shut up already! Oh, shit.
I think she buggered it. Oh well, it's stopped talking at least. And most importantly, no one saw that happen. Maybe it's smarter if I sell the pendant and the sword separately.
Yeah, baby!
Right, good. It was loud and annoying. Take that, you stupid spirit. This is what you call a real win-win.
Naomi, I get the feeling you're going to go down in history for all the wrong reasons. Are you okay with that?
A few days later.
At first, Naomi seemed dead set on using Curtana for her own personal gain. But after thinking it over, she realised she might get arrested for theft. And so she returned the blade, begrudgingly, to avoid becoming a debt-laden prisoner. Once Curtana got confiscated as evidence, Martha readily admitted that she'd taken it without permission. But she denied having any part in the murder of Elizabeth. For the time being, she was put under house arrest at the White residence. Meanwhile, Curtana was locked away in the town hall as key evidence connected to the case. As for Curtana's edge, it seemed to have been lost in all the chaos. Morning Bell's team later discovered a very similar item on a popular online auction house. One furious bidding war later, and it was on its way to their lab in New York for analysis. Of course, all the profit Naomi managed to gain from this scheme was intercepted and swiftly redirected to the appropriate people.
She has no luck.
Yeah.
Right, finish my report. I'm going to drink up a storm tonight.
Yeah, baby.
Because I'm the drinking queen. Why does it always have to be so damn slow? Okay, it's up finally. I can check my emails. And then I can finally exact my revenge on good old eBay. Okay. If you guys want to read this, you can slow it down on the YouTubes later on. Once we get through all these, any key bits of information will be highlighted in the mission. Just also to show, you should never let a story get too big, or else you'll use your chance to profit off it. Life just never seems to want to give me a break.
No matter the era, succession of the throne is always a thorny area, Naomi. And likely as not, it'll probably always be that way. Bearing in mind Martha Berryman's safety, it's not hard to understand why Morning Bell did this. But it doesn't change the fact that you just scored a massive scoop. Keep on like this, and there won't be a skeleton left in Rainy Wood's closets.
Well, she got a little bit knocked off her debt. There's one more message that we need to scan down. Save quest for later. Okay. That, everybody, is where we're going to leave it for tonight. Because I'm absolutely exhausted. This game really drains me. The volume of reading in it. Oh, pressing buttons. I want to press that button, followed by this button. Oh, nearly knocked over my screen. So thank you everybody for coming in for the continued adventures of Naomi the Mad. Tomorrow night we are back with Red Dead Redemption. Who have we got on that we can go and say hello to? Which one was this chap again? I'll copy and paste his name, and we'll go and say hello. It's been a bit of farming sim by the looks of it there. I say thank you all for coming in and joining in the madness this evening there. Going to press on this button here. I say tomorrow night we'll be back with Red Dead, We started a brand new chapter, is where we left it off last time. We're in like the city off to the east. I can't remember what it's called, but we're there. Then we're going to go on for Saturday is Hogwarts. Then Sunday, back on some Satisfactory. So get the spreadsheets ready and we'll do a wee bit of Satisfactory. Okay, let's press some buttons here and go and say hello to this chap here. I think he's just started his stream there. So thank you all for watching. Have a good night and we'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.